look at old footage of my family, I don't just see memories, I see time. I usually bring a camera on every family trip, and honestly, I'm glad I did because our daughter grew up faster than I expected. Sometimes it feels like life is slipping by whether I'm ready or not, and I think that's why I started bringing my camera on our hikes now.
Yeah, you feel like family to me.
Because I want to hold on to these moments with my family because they won't last forever.
Yeah, you feel like family.
This was my first time visiting Cumberland Island in years, and this was my wife and daughter's first time here. I definitely want to document their experience here while also recreating a few shots from one of my favorite photography books of Cumberland Island. Cumberland Island, A Treasure of Memories. This is one of my favorite books on nature, I guess you would say. The pictures in this book are from the 1980s, and looking through it, it's like traveling back in time via someone else's family vacation album. I think most people actually want to document their lives, but they keep waiting for better gear, waiting for more confidence. But I think that's the trap, because while we're waiting, life is still moving. One thing I learned early is not to bring too much gear on family trips. I usually bring one camera, 2 lenses, and on this trip, I mostly use just one lens. If the gear gets in the way of me enjoying my trip or spending time with my family, it's too much. I try not to let the camera become a distraction. Most of the time, I just set up the tripod and walk away from it, letting the lens do the work so I can actually be in the moment with my family. For example, on the beach, I only staged one shot. I wanted at least one shared experience of us all in the frame, but I kept the direction brief. I don't want to overwhelm them with instructions.
Oh no, it looked great.
I'd much rather we all enjoy the island while the camera catches the story as it unfolds. The heat was relentless, especially for my wife. She was starting to overheat. We knew we had to leave the beach soon. So the ferry dropped us off right here at the Sea Camp Ranger Station. And then we walked up here and made our way to the beach.
And that's where we were supposed to see the turtles, but there was no turtles, but we got to see some horses. And then unfortunately, my wife started feeling unwell. So then we walked back to the ranger station right there. Like I said, it might be a mile there, a mile back, or a little bit less than a mile there, a little bit less than a mile back. And then we made our way to the Ice House Museum.
So we sat at the ranger station and then at the ice house for a while, just cooling off and talking with other visitors. And honestly, I didn't even think about my camera during this time. I was just there with them. And that mattered more than my footage. Now, this is one of the hardest things for me to remember, which is to get the family photo. And what was cool is our daughter brought her Polaroid camera for this trip.
Do the on, not the selfie. There you go.
Let me do it over. Okay.
2.
You guys ready? And say, Daddy is the best looking guy in the world. Boop, boop.
Well, I got the shot, but it wasn't the perfect family photo. But years from now, this won't just be a picture. It will be our version of my Cumberland Island book. Proof that for one hot afternoon, we were all here together as a family. Trips like this are exactly why I bring my camera with me, because these years don't last forever.